Some tense moments at local schools this week, with more than one child losing their way, not making it home from school on time. But as Anna Stanislaw reports, school officials say there's always a learning curve for kids during the first week, and that's why there's a major focus on school bus safety.
Make sure they get your arms before you come out.
The Lloydminster Public School Division held its yearly bus evacuation drills to continue promoting the safety of students.
It helps both our bus drivers just as a reminder to them of how to carry out these drills should they become necessary, but also for the students. We've been doing this every year for the last 7-8 years.
But teaching evacuation drills isn't the only priority.
Unfortunately, because we don't register our students, we have no way of knowing which students should have been on the bus that day. So if they did not make to the stop prior to the bus getting there, we would not even know that they had not made the bus.
The Catholic School Division, on the other hand, has different regulations.
Each bus, such as bus 1 here, has a list of all students that need to be on that bus so that the wrong children aren't on that bus.
Although both school divisions have different safety procedures, they advise parents to have backup plans in place for their children to get home safely.
Walk them through the steps, take them to the bus stop. Oftentimes their afternoon stop is at a different spot or on the opposite side of the street, so make sure that they know both sides.
But we ask that the parents, especially for young children, meet the child at the stop. It's a lot of responsibility for a kindergarten, a grade 1 student to be walking home.
Another option for parents unable to pick up their child right after school is to enroll them in an after-school program, which is offered by both divisions.
We always communicate with parents that it's very important that you communicate with the school, with after-school care program, through agendas, through phoning the school, just to make sure that they know what your schedule is.
The LPSD has not made a decision yet on creating a registered list, but says communication is key. Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
An area woman whose son committed suicide nearly 20 years ago is now sharing her story, hoping it will save a life. This a solemn reminder as World Suicide Prevention Day is this coming Monday. As Newcap reports, Gail Stonehouse is dedicating her life to educating others on knowing the warning signs of suicide.
And this is Lauren riding our horse. He rode horses.
According to his mom, Lauren Stonehouse was a lively boy who loved to have fun and hang out with friends. He was 20 years old when he took his own life.
Can understand his emotional state probably got to a point where he didn't see a way out, and he made a poor choice.
After Lauren's suicide, Gail Stonehouse said she was lost, angry, and sad, wondering why he would take his own life.
After our son suicided just about 20 years ago, I realized that there's not very much support for people who are struggling with thoughts of suicide, or for people who have had a suicide within their family.
Stonehouse dedicated the last 15 years to studying and educating others on suicide prevention. She says there is a stigma surrounding the subject. She runs a seminar called Safe Talk, where she teaches people about the warning signs.
Ask the person, are you having thoughts of suicide? If they say yes, then we have to do something to keep them safe. And that's what we teach you, how to keep them safe.
According to Alberta Health Services, more than 400 suicides are reported each year. Men between the ages of 25 to 55 account for more than half. Some of the warning signs include talking about suicide, showing a loss of interest in favorite activities, and personality changes. Stonehouse wants her message to take off in the hopes it could save a life.
Now I know better. I wish I would have had the tools I have now then. Not to say that I maybe could have prevented it, but I maybe could have made a difference.
Lauren Stonehouse would have turned 40 at the end of September. Naramanisa, Newcap News.
And Gail Stonehouse is hosting her Safe Talk workshop this coming Monday in Neilburg. To sign up, you can call that number right there on your screen. And also there is a suicide prevention awareness walk tomorrow afternoon at Bud Miller Park. That starts up at 3 p.m. Well, Border City voters hit the polls at the end of October, but as of now, there's only one candidate running for top spot. With time ticking down to throw your name in the ring for the municipal election, Gerard Lampow takes a look at what a lack of choice means for you, the voter.
One thing I've noticed about this council in the past couple of years is they've been very good at doing their homework.
Many political hopefuls are studying up. So far, 10 candidates are vying to be city councillors, but it's a completely different story when it comes to leading the city. Current Mayor Jeff Mulligan is running unopposed.
At the present time, with the progress and the growth and the positive atmosphere that's in Lloydminster about the progress that's been made over the last 4 years, it'd be very, very difficult to provide a reason as to why we should change.
But are voters looking for change?
I'd rather see someone else with some different opinions, maybe some different interests in there, running against them. I don't like to see anybody run unopposed.
The roads and the people he's hiring to get the roads done in this town are not the right people.
Yeah, I like him. Jeff.
But if anyone could successfully oust the mayor,
I would suggest it would have to come internal. So it would have to come out of an alderman who can put forth 8 or 4 years of experience to compete.
But even if someone steps into the ring, Allen says it will be tough to take over top spot and they will have to find a controversial issue to campaign on.
They certainly have to find a way to generate interest. And whether it's a transportation bandwagon they want to get on, whether it's a daycare bandwagon they want to get on, or whether someone wants to propose the housing.
September 19th is the last day to get your name on the ballot. Voters go to the polls October 24th. Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.